They tell you that the first £100,000 is the hardest, and you know what? They're right. But they don't tell you the whole story. They don't tell you that it's a psychological war zone, a brutal, soul-crushing grind that's built to make you quit. I know that because I've been there and I started with nothing. All I started with was a student loan and a burning desire to not be in my current situation. I ended up using my student bursary of £2,000 and investing it into the stock and foreign exchange market, and should I say, rather luckily, turning it into over £180,000. It wasn't magic, it was a battle, psychological battle every single day. It was a battle against that voice in my head saying that you're not good enough and you're not going to be able to pull this off. Today, I'm not going to just tell you how to make your first 100,000. I'm going to show you exactly why it's the only true milestone that really matters. I'm going to give you the battle plan, the psychological armor, and the strategy to get there faster than you ever thought possible. So if you're ready to stop dreaming and start building, then stay with me. This is the most important financial lesson you're ever going to learn. So what is so special about the £100,000? It's not just a number, it's a tipping point. It's the moment where your money starts working harder than you do. It's the moment where that snowball that you've been packing with your hands, your bare cold hands, starts to roll itself and compound. A £10,000 position that is performing at 7% per annum is a mere £700. It's a nice dinner out, maybe a weekend away. It's not life-changing, but £100,000 at 7% per annum is £7,000. That's more than most people save in an entire year. And that's when the magic of compounding starts to build in, just like that snowball effect. This isn't just a theory, this is the law of the universe. It's the same principles that made Warren Buffett 99% of his wealth after the age of 50. But you don't have to wait until 50, you can start this journey right now, today. But let's be real, getting £100,000, that's the grind that we're going to start on. It's a psychological battlefield, and it's where most people give up. The legendary investor Charlie Munger said it best. The first 100k is where most people quit, but it's where the magic begins. And the numbers back it up. If you save £650 per month at a 7% per annum return, it's going to take you over 9 years to hit that first 100,000. 9.5 years of disciplined savings, saying no to that expensive holiday, saying no to that new car, those lifestyle creeps, keeping them at bay. For the first few years, it absolutely feels like you're getting nowhere in life. Your contributions are making up more than what the growth is coming back from the markets. It's like pushing a boulder uphill in the mud with no end goal in sight. But here's the secret, when you pass the £100,000, everything changes. In the next 2.5 years, past the 100k, you can become a millionaire. That is the power of the tipping point of reaching £100,000. So how do you get there? How do you reach that tipping point? And how do you survive the grind in building your £100,000? You need an algorithm of success that you apply day in, day out. This is the method that I use to build my own wealth, and one of the most important tools that we use to teach thousands of students at Samuel & Co Trading. Number 1, maximize your firepower. Your income is your primary weapon. You need to be relentless at increasing this. Freelancing, side hustles, working on the weekends, working nights. You heard it, you're gonna have to put your all into the first phase. Number 2 is live like a Spartan, and this is what most people struggle with. You need to live well below your means. I don't mean sitting there eating just noodles every night. I'm talking about being conscious where every penny of your money is going and why. You need to get into the practice of automating your savings. As soon as your salary hits your account, every single month. A portion of this should be transferred into your automated investment account via your ISA as soon as it comes in, and you cannot skip this at all. No excuses. Number 3 is the anti-lifestyle inflation pact. This is super important in your journey to 100K. Every time that you get a pay rise or a bonus, you make a pact with yourself. You don't upgrade your car, you don't upgrade your flat. You stay exactly where you are. You channel that extra cash straight into your investments. This is how you accelerate your journey by keeping your lifestyle inflation under control. Number 4 is about investing like a pro, even if you're a beginner. You don't need to be a stock market genius in order to build your wealth. Simple, low-cost ETF funds, just like the S&P 500 or the FTSE All-World Index. The key is to start early and be consistent. Time in the market over time in the market is so important. Don't get trapped by trying to time the bottom. And number 5 is reinvesting everything. Every dividend, every single bit of side hustle income goes straight back into investing. This is how you fuel the fire of compounding and accelerate that investment growth. The first 100K is about more than just money. It's about a fundamental shift in your mindset. It's about going from a passive saver to an active wealth builder. It's about developing the discipline, the structure, and keeping yourself on that road to the first 100K, no matter how tough or how hard it feels along the way. And something to back this up is that research shows that millionaires act and think differently. They're emotionally stable and less neurotic. They're not afraid to take calculated risks. And they understand that wealth is not built overnight. It takes on average 32 years to become a self-made millionaire. But the journey always starts with that first 100K. And once you cross that line, a whole world of new opportunities open up. Property, private deals, bridging, investing, ETFs, a whole world opens up of opportunity. Things that scale your wealth quicker than you ever thought possible. But you have to earn the right to play in the arena. And the price of admission is £100,000. So don't be discouraged by a slow start. Don't let the grind wear you down. Remember my story and remember that it's not impossible. Remember that thousands of other people have also achieved financial stability and financial success. The first 100K is your proof of concept. It's the ultimate test of your resilience, patience, and will to succeed. Stay focused, keep stacking, and never give up. Because on the other side of that £100,000, there's another life waiting for you that you haven't even imagined yet. A life of freedom, choices, and unlimited places in the world to travel. Now go out there and get it. If you've enjoyed this video, then please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I want to help my followers build success, wealth, and financial freedom. I'll see you in the next video.